Welcome to Montana Matters. Back on the show today, we have Ben McKee. He is the Development Director for Casa of Yellowstone County. And Ben, it's always great to have you on the show. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you, Diane.
Yeah, of course. So today we're talking about some upcoming information sessions, also really what it is like to be a Casa volunteer. But first off, what is Casa?
Yeah, sure, Diane. Casa stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates, and these are volunteers who are appointed by a judge to speak up for the best interests of abused and neglected children in the foster care system.
Okay, so you guys are doing a lot of good right here in Yellowstone County. What do the volunteers actually do?
Sure, well, for one, they make sure that they keep tabs on the kids. So they're visiting the children on their case, either at the foster home or at school, at least once a month. They'll then use what they learn from talking to the professionals involved and talking to the children, what's in their best interest, and make recommendations through reports that they submit to the judge. They'll also attend any court hearings that come up on the case.
Okay, so these are all critical things in that child's life. They're making a huge impact.
Absolutely.
Okay, and I know we have a story that we're going to take a look at from someone who has actually been through the Casa program. Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Yeah, I'll head up that way. I'm in the area.
The police coming in the middle of the night, and we're putting our pajamas on and running outside barefoot and like hiding under cars, and you know, the police have to like come and drag you out from underneath the car and put you in the back of the cop car. And being removed from our mom was, I think, one of the scariest things I've ever been through. By the time I met Pat, I had been in foster care for 8 years. For her to keep showing up, to do what she says she's going to do, to follow through was pretty big. It seems small, but when you're lost in the chaos of the system, having someone follow through on what they said they were going to do is kind of monumental.
All right, wow. So your program obviously making a huge difference in the kids' lives here in Montana. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing.
Yep. These court-appointed special advocates really make a difference in these kids' lives, Diane.
Okay, and I know you have information sessions coming up. Tell us more about those.
Yep, we've got information sessions coming up on February 5th and February 20th, and these are just short 45-minute meetings for anyone in the community who's interested in learning more about the role of a Casa and whether it might be a good fit for their lives. And then at that point, Diane, if they decide they want to move forward, we have training sessions coming up to learn about being a court-appointed special advocate, and those start in March.
Okay, very good. And how many kids are being served right now?
Right now, Diane, we're serving more kids than we ever have. We're serving 300 kids in the system, which is a huge number, but unfortunately right now there's more than 800 kids in the foster care system, just here in Yellowstone County alone. So in our community there are more than 500 kids who are still waiting for a court-appointed special advocate.
Wow, that's amazing to think about, all those kids out there that could use help. If you are interested in learning more, the best way to find out information is to attend one of those information sessions. And Ben, again, give us the dates on those.
February 5th, that one's at 10:30 in the morning, and then February 20th at 5:30 in the evening.
Okay, and other ways that people can help out?
Anyone who supports what Casas do and believes that the work of these court-appointed special advocates is important but perhaps can't volunteer themselves, I encourage you to consider supporting the work of these volunteers financially by making a contribution at YellowstoneCasa.org.
All right, Ben McKee with Casa of Yellowstone County, we want to thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
for
you.
more information, we'd invite you to visit their website or give them a phone call.